In this video, we will discuss how to create different types of halftone effects using tiled clones. If you're new to clones or tiled clones and how they work, we recommend watching our earlier tutorials. Their links are in the description. To create the halftone effect, we'll use opacity as the input and size as the output. More opaque areas will produce larger dots, while transparent areas will have smaller dots. First, we'll apply a gradient to our shapes. Let's start by filling each shape with a linear gradient. As you can see, one end have 100% opacity, and the other is fully transparent at 0%. Now, let's say we want to use this small circle to create the halftone effect over this circle. First, select both the circles, then align the small circle to the top left corner of the larger circle's bounding box using align left and align top. Like this. Next, select just the large circle and check its size. It is 60 by 60 in this case. Note this size because we'll need it later. Now, select the small circle, go to the Edit menu, then Clone, and select Create Tiled Clones. In the dialog box, reset everything, and switch to the Trace tab. Check this box to enable this tab, then set opacity as the input and size as the output. Now, instead of rows and columns, we will select the width and height, and enter the circle size that we noted earlier, 60 by 60. Once everything is set, click Create. As you can see, the halftone effect is applied. You can hide or delete the circle to get a clearer view. If you make changes to the parent object, the halftone pattern will update automatically, like this. You can apply this effect to other shapes, such as this square, by following the same steps. Like this. Moreover, you can use different shapes and different gradient styles to create different styles of halftones, like these examples.